Welcome back. Once again, adventurers, to Let's Play ChäoS. In the last episode, Takumi was dragged into the very heart of Shibuya, by none other than his little sister Nanami, who was incredibly insistent that Takumi own a cell phone. Despite Takumi's constant grumbling on the matter, he pretty much had no choice, and now that brings us right here to McD's, and of course, not too many people know this, but McD's is a code name for McDonald's. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So here we are. The inside of the McD's in Shibuya was pure chaos. What with the crowds of people coming and going on the aisle, although as I said probably in the previous episode, the interior doesn't actually look that shabby. Actually looks pretty well maintained. The decor is actually kind of nice. There were a ton of people, all talking loudly. Moreover, the high percentage of delinquent types among them was downright abnormal. In the seats not far from mine were a group of gaudy, blonde-eyed mothers and their kids. Absorbed by their blathering, they ignored their kids, 3 in total, with red streaked hair, horrid little brats who shrieked and ran around the store. In some other seats were 4 high schoolers, equally sketching, looking and laughing raucously. 2 high school girls sat across from each other, both with bleached hair and loose knee socks, having staring contests with the screens of their respective cell phones. They didn't say a word to each other. Neighboring them was a middle-aged salaryman, probably skipping out on work, who lay slumped out, face down against his table and snored. A little further away was the even weirder sight of 5 elementary school runts. Their knapsacks sit on the floor, swinging their legs as they chatted cheerfully to one another. A group date? You're in elementary school, and you're having a group date? In any case, as far as the eye could see, the place was filled with the kind of people I didn't want to have anything to do with, which of course would basically mean absolutely anyone and everyone, even if they weren't delinquent types. Good to know, Takumi. Nanami sure was something else, being able to keep her presence of mind in a place like this. As for me, the sheer number of people made my head ache and my stomach turn, and it was only getting worse and worse. There's Takumi's social anxiety again. More to the point, why exactly did I have to come out to hang out at McD's with her?
ねえねえ、着信メロディーはどうする？なんか希望ある？
I doubt we can go with beginning of fight, so Nanami asked me without looking up, as she toyed with my cell phone.
Anisong.
Actually, an anime song is probably for the best. I was thinking of Takumi having the Ensu ringtone, but then people might start to think that he were the lightning fast Nightheart, and he probably wouldn't want that.
却下
And it seems that Nanami has the power of veto.
そんなだからお兄はオタクさんなんだよ。
I think that's the whole point of otaku, is to be interested in anime. Of course, there are actually other enthusiasts that aren't interested in anime, like car enthusiasts. They'd be called car otaku. You were the one who asked me what I wanted. It's my phone to begin with, so let me do what I want with it, which is going to be absolutely nothing.
あ、そうだ。大村彼らの新曲にしたら？あれすっごくいい曲だよ。最近のナナのお気に入り。
I have absolutely no idea who Omura Carrera is, but okay.
それこそ却下だ。
I wonder if Takumi's veto carries any weight in this situation.
うん、まあ、お姉に大村彼らは似合わないか。
Well, Nanami seems to go along with that. Nanami said, showing not a fragment of consideration towards her older brother before biting a potato chip. On a side note, she ordered a fish burger combo, even though it wasn't dinner time yet. Moreover, I was the one who had to pay for it. Paid is not exactly grammatically correct in this situation. Forgive me for that, but that's just how it is. Pretty ridiculous, given that I felt too ill to have an appetite.
あ、そうそう。それとね。
For some reason, Nanami pulled her bag up on top of her knees and started fishing around inside it.
お、あったあった。
Seems she has a gift for Takumi, or at least something to give him. What she proudly pulled out was...
ゲロカエルンの不良品。
some sort of manic Gero Froggy thing.
不良品じゃないよ。先週出たよろりゲロカエルン。
How exactly is Gero Froggy a trend now? I do not understand this.
は？
知らないんだ。やっぱ遅れてるな、お兄は。ゲロカエルンって毎週金曜日に新作が発売されてるんだよ。
Huh, so that's actually pretty sudden. It also means that all the older Gero Froggies pretty much become redundant on the following Fridays.
もう全部で12種類ぐらいあるんだから。
Wait, there are only 12? That's a very early trend, to be sure. So why aren't they so popular? For real? These things had enough merit to keep selling it each week?
ナナが携帯につけてるのは最初に出た普通のゲロカエルンでしょ。で、次がデブッチョゲロカエルンで、その次がカクカクゲロカエルン。
Rather odd appellations. Nanami effortlessly recited the names of various Gero Froggies.
第4弾がのっぺらゲロカエルンで、第5弾が輝くゲロカエルン。
And the appeal, I'm still failing to see the appeal of, or the significance of the Gero Froggies
第
here.
6弾が一番人気があって、猫ゲロカエルンっていうの。
Don't tell me, it's a frog with cat ears, right?
その後が幽霊ゲロカエルン、眠るゲロカエルン、燃えるゲロカエルン、ゾンビゲロカエルン、酔っ払いゲロカエルン。
You have to be kidding me. They actually made a drunk Gero Froggy? I would say that this trend is already going weird, but given what types of Gero Froggies that have actually been manufactured, I think we've already gone past that point. Should remember them all. Hold on, maybe...
お前コンプリートしてるの？
In other words, Nanami is a Gero Froggy otaku.
もちろんだよ。 全部集めなきゃ意味ないもん。
Yeah, and who was it who was actually lecturing Takumi Nishijo on being an otaku? Oh, right.
毎週買うのに行列ができるんだからね。
Of course, I think if they ever made a blood-tune Gero Froggy, Takumi Nishijo would definitely lose his mind and his sanity, or maybe that's the same thing. For such a lazily made product, frankly, I could probably design something better. For that matter, why'd she started lecturing me on Gero Froggies out of the blue?
というわけで、このギョロリゲロカエルあげる。
Also, for a moment, I thought you said it was the Popeye Gero Froggy. That would truly be a terrifying thought.
なんで？
このストラップを携帯につければ、少しは女子から「お、やるな」っていう目で見てもらえるから。
I don't think that anyone's going to notice Takumi, regardless of whether he has a Gero Froggy attached to his items or not. She said before starting to attach the strap to my cell phone. I really don't need it.
コンプしなきゃ意味ないんだろ。僕がそれもらったらお前揃わないぞ。
心配しなくても大丈夫。2つ買ったもん。
So you have two full sets.
毎回2つ買ってるのか。
I was having serious doubts about her sense of aesthetics.
今回だけだよ。お兄の携帯用に余分に買ったの。
わざわざ。
わざわざ。
Having finished attaching the strap, Nanami gave a satisfied nod and put the straw to her mouth for a juice. But she soon stopped with a jerk and leaned towards me.
別に並んだのはお兄のためじゃないよ。あくまでついでなんだから。
いらない。
Can't really say I'm surprised with that development. Still leaning towards me, Nanami widened her eyes, with such force that it looked like she might start grabbing at me at any moment now.
いらないって、ナナがわざわざ買ってきてあげたのに。
Yeah, Nanami is definitely covering the tsundere trope of anime.
ついでだったんだろ。っていうか僕ゲロカエルとか興味ないし、むしろキモいし。
Yeah, something tells me that Takumi is actually telling the truth on this one.
だからお兄は女子にモテないんだよ。
I've been convinced she would slap me or something, but Nanami was surprisingly calm as he sat back down and sulkily chomped on her potato chips.
でも抵抗しても無駄だからね。ギョロリゲロカエルン、もうくっつけちゃったもん。
Okay, real talk. If I ever see a Borg version of Gero Froggy, I'm gonna lose my mind and sanity. Her attitude was one of claiming that the initiative here belonged solely with her. Well, I was a little frustrated about my cell phone, but it was a fact that Nanami knew more than me about what to do with. I can't read what that other word is because it's hanging off the bottom of the screen.
もし勝手に外したら毎週並んでもらうの刑だからね。
Let's just hope that she doesn't enforce that so-called punishment. Then again, knowing her, she'd probably make him do that anyway, even if it isn't a punishment.
並ぶって何に？
決まってんじゃん。新作ゲロカエルンを買うための行列。2時間待ちとか普通だから。
Yeah, apparently there are queues waiting to purchase Gero Froggy, I just hope that they're not too long of minds. Utterly unreasonable. Why'd I have to get threatened by my little sister? That is the real world, Takumi Nishijo. For a little while afterwards, Nanami went on fiddling with my phone without saying a word. I was grateful, if only because it made things less noisy, even though the button sounds are definitely quite noisy.
なんだか変な気分だな。
The next time she opened her mouth, Nanami's bad mood would vanish. For her, it wasn't just a matter of sleeping on it. Maybe she just had the tendency to forget unpleasant and aggravating stuff in a matter of minutes. What an easygoing personality. In a certain sense, I was envious.
うん、やっぱ変だよ。お兄とこうして二人で出かけるのって久しぶりな気がするもん。
You know, you're probably right about that.
いつ以来かな。よく思い出せないや。
Also, I apologize for speaking too closely into the microphone there.
お兄はいつも部屋にこもってアニメ見てるかゲームしてるかだもんね。
And on certain occasions, he does actually make it to Suume Academy.
まあ、たまにはこういうのもいいかな、新鮮で。さすがに毎日はナナも嫌だけど。
Nanami set my phone down on the table and picked up a fish burger instead. Happily opening the wrapper, she took a hearty bite. Come to think of it, I had the feeling she told me before how fish burgers were her favorite food. I prefer a variety of different burgers myself.
せいぜい太るがいいさ。
Nanami's movements came to an abrupt halt. She looked over at me hatefully, and after some hesitation, she gingerly pointed the partial eaten fish burger in my direction.
半分食べる？
もう手遅れだよ。うん。
そういうこと言うと女子に嫌われるって覚えといた方がいいよ、バカ鬼。
You might have a point there, Nanami, but then again, as you just said a moment ago, it's not often that Takumi Nishijo gets to go out of here, or go out of his way to come to a place like this, and I think he was actually starting to enjoy hanging out with Nanami as well. Nanami ended up eating the entire fish burger by herself. What a glutton. And yet, well, Takumi's anxiety seemed to have faded. Well, for the time being anyway. Even after that, I had to hear Nanami's useless chatter, and by the time the cell phone itself came back into my hands, the sun had already set. And with that, I believe this is a good time to end this episode of Let's Play ChäoS Head, and when we return, it's back out into the streets of Shibuya we go. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.